Well, it's that time of the show, very exciting. We've been looking forward to this for a very, very long time. It's one for Sony, as if the PS2 needed any more help, you know, slaughtering the 360 even though it's next gen. Right, as I was saying, another one for Sony, a bit of poke in the eye again for the 360, turning into a bit already. Could it possibly be? I don't know. Let's see. Right then, bit of background first. A few years ago a game called Ico came out. You've probably never heard of that. Shut up. This is a sequel to it, Shadow of the Colossus. You've probably never heard of this either. Shut up again. Straight off the bat you'll notice that Shadow of the Colossus bears very little resemblance to Ico, or at least you would notice that if you played either of the games, which of course you haven't. Be quiet, you small boys. Very little story's been disclosed at the start of the game. You're either through these tranquil surroundings, lovely backgrounds, heading towards Colossus. Colossi. Once you reach said big bad guys, you're to defeat them. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? Is it? I don't know, maybe. You defeat them by getting on them, getting right up on the motherfuckers. Sorry, wrong review. Who was that there? See him? Hello. Aye, I was saying, you look for an opening, you look for hair that you can climb or ledges, and you attach yourself to it, cling on, equip your sword and look for weak spots. Once you find the weak spots, stab them with your sword, and eventually he dies once you've covered all the weak spots. Now that summary is accurate, but it does no justice to the experience. All it does is bring me to one of the very few criticisms I've got. Because, personally speaking, I appreciated the aesthetic qualities of the environment you ride through, because it does enhance a kind of lingering feeling of abandonment when you're contemplating these various ruins and wastelands. But this gives you, or maybe just me, a dilemma, because I then felt I didn't want to spend time taking in the scenery, as breathtaking as some of it is. I wanted to keep moving through the Colossi and found that you can move through them at a fairly alarming rate because they're no difficult enough. You know, each have quite limited attacks, and with few exceptions they're utterly helpless once you've attached yourself to them. The paths you need to kill them are so well signposted, sometimes it's more of a challenge to find them in the first place than it is to kill them. This all sounds incredibly damning, but there's a single truth that nullifies any criticism. You have to play this game, because it's unlike anything else you've played before. Of course you can make criticisms, but only once you've conceded that you're no criticising mistakes. The simplicity of the story, environment and battle shows that it's all controlled. There's little question that this game is exactly as it was intended. Once you've accepted that, you can start to appreciate what Shadow of the Colossus does well, and what it does well, it does very, very well. I think I've seen this bit before. A big monkey's going to throw a barrel at me in a minute. I might be right. Of course, it was inevitable with this particular review that the wank hat was going to be on my head. A lot of people will be surprised I'm not gushing on about how thrilling and exciting the battles are. And they are, obviously they are. But as horrifying as it will be to the fanboys, the guys that tell you need to play through it again on hard once you've finished, as horrifying as it will be to them, you do actually, to a certain extent, get used to fighting these things. What's brilliant and bizarre about Shadow of the Colossus is you have to seek out these big things to complete the game, but there develops a kind of companionship with them. Now a lot of people will say that that's what the horse is there for, but to be perfectly honest with you, I found the horse a wee bit arrogant. He was a bit of a show off, so I never really warmed to him. Now I'd made the assumption before I even began this review that if you're watching it you've probably already played the game, but for those of you that haven't played it, just believe me, just this once, you have to play it. If you don't, you've missed it. It will give you memories that you'll forget. Fucking blew it, didn't I? Blew it! Ah well, your loss. Calm yourself, this is me using pure logic here. Before you play Shadow of the Colossus, get things in perspective and don't get snobby about it. We're all spoiled little brats these days, so before you play a great game, play one of the worst games.